Let's talk for a few moments about e-faxing. E-faxing is the next cousin or the next iteration of faxing. More and more offices are using e-faxing, so let's talk about this from a troubleshooting standpoint. E-fax systems come in a variety of flavors. You may have an e-fax system that is hosted at some type of a data center. You may have e-faxing that is part of an updated phone system. Whatever the case may be, e-faxing has similar behavior regardless of the product that you happen to have within your business. Generally speaking, e-faxing is used for receiving. Under normal circumstances, here's an example of what an e-fax is going to look like in case you're not familiar with it. Rather than going to a machine out there in the hallway and picking up a paper fax, your fax is going to come through via the phone number. That phone number is going to be pointed directly to an email address. And if that email address happens to be yours, you're actually going to be receiving an image of the fax right there at your desktop or on your smartphone. In our case, obviously, I'm sitting here at my desktop. Here in the subject line, I can see that I've got a fax to email waiting for me. Click on that like you would any other normal email, and there's going to be an attachment. In most cases, you're going to get a PDF document of the fax, and there it is. So that's what things look like under normal circumstances when you're using e-fax. What happens when things don't work? You need to follow a certain set of guidelines. E-faxing still depends on a phone number. When in doubt, you're going to want to test your e-fax number. I should get a dial tone, or in this case, I instantly get the modem handshake from the fax device. So, I know my phone number is not an issue. I've tested that. Again, as I mentioned earlier, if you test your e-fax number and you don't get any type of a response at all, there's a problem with the phone number or there is a problem with the service provider in question. Now, let's assume that I've completed that test and I can get through to that fax number. I'm still not getting my faxes to my email. Make sure that your email is working. If you're not receiving any email at all, then you certainly are not going to receive an e-fax. If it is not, then of course, get with your IT administrator and troubleshoot your email more specifically. Once your email is back online, run your test again, and with any luck, you'll be receiving your e-faxes again. If the party that's trying to send you a fax is complaining that they're having difficulty getting their fax to you, and you're using an e-fax service, the same troubleshooting process applies whether we're talking e-fax or traditional faxing. Contact the party that's trying to get the fax to you. Make certain that they're not having any faxing issues on their end, equipment related or otherwise. Also, make sure that they are using the correct phone number. Again, it's very basic, but if they're not using the correct phone number, or they may be dialing the phone number incorrectly, depending on their dial plan, then you're not going to receive the fax. So, sounds obvious, but again, follow these basics. Follow a troubleshooting task list, and you'll resolve these faxing issues much more easily. Thanks again for your time and your interest. And if you need any more information on this or other telecommunications topics, please don't hesitate to give us a call or send us an email here at RAM Communications. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.